Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Explain to us the R. Kelly Defense Fund, where it came from, what it's supposed to do, and why it's now a problem, and what kind of ramifications that can have.
That's
it. All right, let's go.
I've been waiting for, and I'm glad that both of you asked that question. That's what I'm waiting for. In the very beginning, it was just the R. Kelly Defense Fund, and it was just Doug Anton's address. People was coming to me and Levi saying, we need to have a different, y'all need to have a different means of having people to send money for R. Kelly because everybody don't do checks no more. I immediately hopped on the phone, I called Doug. I told Doug what the people was saying. Doug said, Dana, I don't know how to set up the PayPal. I said, well, we can do PayPal and we can do Zelle. And we never got around to Zelle, so we stuck with PayPal. Doug set up a day that I can actually walk with his staff team on how to set it up. Everything was walked through, everything was set up. Everything was directed, started, still there, always there, never been nowhere else but there at Doug Anton's office.
Okay.
And we did some test runs. Everything went through to Doug Anton. Doug Anton verified it. Boom. That's where we was at. I introduced, for the rally that I was doing during the week, an all-white R. Kelly kickback to the rally. And the only thing you had to do is go to Eventbrite and pay $1. And everything goes to the Dollar for the King, and all proceeds go to Doug Anton. Listen to what I said. Because first of all, the PayPals are not directly connected. Let's keep it 100. The PayPals are not directly connected to me. They are directly connected to Doug Anton. Did I help them set it up? Yes.
So that's why the email is on your computer, R. Kelly Defense Fund.
Because those two emails are the emails. The first email, it should be a capital email, right?
It is. It's all capital, and then the second one is not.
Now wait, and we're gonna break them down one by one. And the first one is the first thing that Hollywood Next put out, along with DJ Tyson, way back in 19. The second one, no, I gotta take the first one. And when they found out that it was real, they kind of shoved it to the side and disbanded it, as well as they start supporting it for a little while. The second one, the lowercase one, is the one that the guy formerly known as Opinionated News Network, who I now own that name, he was pushing the lowercase because, once again, I guess Tyson got to him and was like, yo, Dana was talking about you when I never talked about that, man.
Wait, what is the difference between the uppercase R. Kelly Defense Fund Gmail PayPal account and the lowercase R. Kelly Defense Fund Gmail?
And the first one was Hollywood Next and Tyson's idea back in 19. That's what they were saying that it was. The second one is the lowercase one, is the one that Trent St. James, he's the one that was talking about that. But the PayPal, the legit PayPal for R. Kelly Defense Fund is PayPal.me/capital R, capital D, lowercase ENFE.
Okay.
And Doug Antoine has said it many times. Dana do not have no access to me. Dana had no access. He even put it on Twitter. Dana had no access.
Okay,
Now,
why were the 2 emails for R. Kelly's defense fund in your computer?
Now watch this, because this is a brand new computer. Since I was
Words, email addresses are not case sensitive. Whether or not you add capitals, your email server will read it the same way as long as the numbers and letters match your official email address.
told that I was stealing, and since the ATF came to my house about it on Sunday, with the way they reported it, along with Mr. When you put something in your cache saves it. Your cache anything. I haven't deleted nothing. I haven't done nothing.
Okay, people, it's time to wake up and stop acting like hooked on phonics. This guy said the feds came to his house, put the emails in his computer, and that's why the email addresses are in his computer. Bullshit.
Fact, and I'm speaking on truth.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie on anybody. If they was there, I would tell them they was there. If they wasn't, I'm gonna say they wasn't.
Have you ever collected, other than the rally, have you ever collected any money for R. Kelly?
No.
There are people that person, Pink Lips, who is asking where their money is.
Now here's what I'm gonna say. If you didn't know, Doug Antoine has everything. Dana J do not have nothing, never touched nothing, never will. If my hands on anything, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you, Todd. I would be locked up. They came and got me 2.5 hours. They checked both of my computers sitting right here. Couldn't find nothing. And they said, this is a fucking waste of time.
So the reason why, so just to make this clear, this is what Dana J is saying. He's saying that the reason why those 2 emails, he helped Doug Antoine. He's never had control of the R. Kelly Defense Fund. And the only reason why the R. Kelly Defense Fund emails were in his computer is because the ATF was called to his house to investigate, and through their investigation, they searched that email on his computer. Is what he's saying.
Right.
Okay.
But they got in touch with Doug Antoine, and Doug Antoine told them the same thing. Dana do not have control over nothing. Never had, never will. Let's keep it 100. Even Brian Nix went through somebody and to ask me, well, Dana, do you got any money? I said, yo, I've never touched a penny. Never. The problem is this, and I'll keep it here. And if you think I'm lying, Trick even said it. The problem is this right here. At the end of the day, Tyson promised Hollywood Next that Doug Antoine was going to back whatever they do. So Hollywood Next was like, shit, if Doug Antoine will back it, then I'm going to jump on board. I'm paraphrasing because I don't know that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was when the government put out an motion about the people harassing the accusers, everybody automatically knew who it was because Hollywood Next took 1.5 weeks bashing Azriel.
Mm-hmm.
Took 2 months at Azriel. Everybody was telling them to stop, and they wouldn't stop.
No, I'm sorry. Which one was bashing Azriel?
Tyson and Hollywood Next. They was bashing Azriel.
Okay.
They both said This is our amendment right. We can do this. We have a freedom of speech. I told Tyson.
Look how quick he changed the subject about the dollar for the king, the defense fund. Where are you guys paying attention? Or were you guys engaging with each other in the chat room? The blogger, I guess, was smoking and she was on cloud nine. I know she's smarter than that. I guess we'll just blame it on the weed.